If you've been posting, publishing, optimizing, and grinding, and your traffic still isn't growing, it's not because SEO got harder, it's because you're operating at the wrong level of content strategy for the results you want. Most people never scale, not because their SEO isn't being implemented, it's because of the system they're operating in and the level that they're operating with. Today, I'm gonna walk you through the 4 levels of traffic generation and show you exactly where you're stuck and what you need to shift into if you want to drive traffic like a pro. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome to my channel. It's Caleb Nation from Nation Media Design. I've helped drive over $50 million for the clients that I serve over the past 10 years, and currently I'm the president at Nation Media Design. All right, let's get into it. So there's 2 types of marketers. The first group feels stuck. They're publishing more, tweaking keywords, chasing every Google update, and almost seeing no movement. Does this feel like you? The second group is actually growing, but they don't realize it. But their authority's forming, their structure's improving, and foundation for a real scale is quietly being built under the surface. If you fall into either group, you're not failing. You're just working at the wrong level. That's why I want to cover with you the 4 levels of traffic generation. Here's the framework that separates stagnant brands from the ones scaling into 6 and even 7 figures with content. Let's start with level 1. That's the implementation. This is where everyone starts. You're doing SEO yourself. You're writing the blogs. You're picking the keywords. You're posting on social. You're checking rank trackers every morning. This level produces effort, but not real growth. You cannot scale traffic by doing more tasks. Keep that in mind. Now let's move on to level 2. This is management. This is where you get organized. You got content calendars, you got templates, you got workflows. You're getting everything together. You're even being consistent. It's great. You're finally there. Maybe even a freelancer or 2 is working on your team. This is good and it's necessary, but it still doesn't create pro-level growth. You've organized the chaos, but you haven't created authority yet. LLMs are showing us time and time again what they're looking to is the authority of the content. So we want to move out of the organized chaos and we want to create authority. And that's moving into level 3, which is communication. This is where the shift happens. You're no longer doing tasks, you're leading strategies. You're designing topical maps. You're directing writers. You're aligning SEO, blogs, social, and video. You've got a content system down that's actually producing something that people want to watch and they're getting value from. You're thinking in terms of entity SEO, not keyword SEO. Because the marketplace online doesn't respond to your emotions, it responds to value. You're building authority that Google and AI really recognize. This is the 3rd level. It's scalable, but we need to get to the next level. When communication becomes your role, growth is profitable, especially in the 4th level. That's the level of creativity. This is the pro level. This is where you stop thinking like a content creator and you start thinking like a publisher. How can I keep them coming back? You create original frameworks, definitive guides, data-driven content, and ecosystems across Google, ChatGPT, YouTube, you name it. This is where competitors can't copy you anymore. No, when you have experience that feeds into the content that you create, that content in itself produces a value that others cannot create. That is the problem currently with AI as it exists. It's generative. It takes what it can examine and it regurgitates the information. But humans with personal experiences where they've learned something still have a higher level of value than an AI can produce because the experience in the mind of a human is more valuable than some generative output that any ChatGPT or Perplexity can ever produce. So this is where traffic compounds and when real scale happens. Your traffic isn't growing. Well, here's the truth. If your traffic isn't scaling, you're stuck at that level below and you need to get to the next growth tier. So how do we do that? Getting past phase 1 and 2, it's not just going to take work, but scaling only happens when you shift roles. You need to stop just publishing items. You need to think that traffic grows when you offer value. So what about the content that you're writing is offering value? Never lose perspective. Focus on the primary goal. Your number 1 responsibility to me is to facilitate, design, and oversee your entire content ecosystem without getting pulled back into the lower level tasks. To do that, you must see the bigger picture of SEO. Secondly, protect your creative strategy. 3rd, build authority, not volume. Number 4, stay out of the weeds. And number 5, lead your brand's voice. Number 6, align your content with revenue. This is the mindset that shifts the amateur from the pros. So no, you're not stuck because the SEO isn't working. You're stuck because you haven't stepped into the level that actually scales traffic. Identify your level, step into the next one, and watch your digital presence transform. I guarantee you, if you track down the level that you're in right now and you look at the ways to get to that next level, that by implementing that, you'll be one step closer to creating an online profit engine with the SEO that you're performing, whether it's for you or for your clients. Thanks so much. If you've got this far in the video, please like and subscribe and put a comment down below. What do you think about these 4 levels? Do you think they exist? And which one are you in if you do? It's Caleb Nation from Nation Media Design. Have a great day, and I hope I've made SEO a little bit easier for you. See ya.